Welcome everybody to another Cranberry stream. Today we're playing Forensics Crime Scene Detective. I do have to give a bit of a pre-warning, is that this game is more about realism and finding out clues and matching sequences. So not everyone will find this entertaining, but it's a game nonetheless, and I've decided to look into it. Despite what the reviews have been thus far. Am I set up everywhere? I'm having some problems with my mic today. It looks good now. Don't know if it actually is. It says it's picking it up, and it says it's on a good audio level. Not too sure though. Can I have the live for YouTube? Great. It is both the playback as well as the admin panel for me. This one on Twitch. Please leave a like, follow, subscribe if you like my content, and we'll just get right into it. I believe there are tutorials for this game, like the Cat Malco. Can I rename that? Nope. LK Laboratory Mains. You arrive at LK Laboratory to start your workday. Go to the file cabinet and select a case file. Ah, so have I got like a... yeah, I think it's a hub area, is it? Am I actually truly on... I was. It started off the game like this. This feels a bit too close. Put it up to 90. Mission checklist. Reveal, photograph, secure. As far as I know about the game, it's about really... you're given a case file and you have to figure out who the true criminal is and who is actually innocent. It might be correct, but it also may be false. Interact with the filing cabinet. Select the first training scenario to learn about forensic procedure. You are rated on accuracy. Precision matters. Oh, there's 3 training files. Not 4. Teach you about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence, and analyzing. Since this is a training scenario, you already know which exactly which evidence needs to be secure. This is a luxury that never occurs in a real case. Briefing. And training teaches you about crime scene photography. Witness statement: Jacob Doe. Drug dealer caught act. All digital evidence devices he may have used to communicate with his clients must be collected from his apartment. Locate, photograph, collect, analyze, and the device. Wow, I'm really filling the blank spaces with ums and ahs already. Travel to crime scene for your actual cases. Visit the crime scene now to collect evidence. The laboratory is used afterwards to analyze the evidence collected at the scene. I wonder if I go to a place and then I come back, am I locked from ever going back to the place? Surely not. What if it leads me down a path like, oh, this is the way, but we no longer have the evidence? Training site main, 8:12 AM. Arrived at LK training facility to learn about the collection of digital devices. Take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. We're actually getting WSD. C to crouch. Hold C to lie down. Hold control to lean left, right, forward, or backward. Leaning helps you inspect evidence, otherwise hard to reach. Oh, that is helpful. Evidence photography. Always document evidence before collecting it. Pick up the markers from the tool case and place one next to a piece of evidence. Take the camera from the tool case, press right click to enter the camera mode. Oh, we saw on Catmail Co how reliable my right mouse button is. Before taking a photo with left clicked. Okay. Oh. Yep. Nope, that's not what I want. Evidence marker. Picking up evidence. Put all evidence like digital devices, press with E. Always place a marker and take photos before collecting. How do I place marker? Place... there. Do I need to... I'm just gonna put one there in case. Technically where I found the password. My understanding of crime scenes, although limited, is that you need to make sure that a place is within the crime scene. So if you have a warrant for, let's say, the kitchen, dining room, whatever this is, and it only is with that, they're allowed to get to that place, but if it's something outside, they can't get it. Even if it's right next to them, unfortunately. This one seems to extend to the entire house. Oh, there's my right mouse button. And the photography, going off what I previously said, the photography is based off of, like, you actually got it in the recorded place. Maybe even at the recorded time, like this alarm clock is doing, technically. I just want to make sure that everything is correct before I take photos. Well, I can't move whilst I'm lying down, fortunately. Bowls, the sink. I'm not seeing anything else. Return evidence markers. And take photos. I really need to get a new mouse. Actually, I think I have somewhere I can get one quickly, but I'm not sure how reliable that one is either. Just do it once more over. What was that? Oh, that's the indicator for that one. Yep. So let's get this. Secure your first piece of evidence. Secure digital at the crime scene. Oh, I didn't want that. Password. Snoopy Star 42. Can I get that marker again? Number 2. Five. No, it doesn't seem like I can. Three. 4. 2. Can't see anything more. I think that's everything. Got smartphone, functional, encrypted, Orca. 9-length password, alphanumeric. Damage inoperable. Damage inoperable. Smashed. Okay. Do I need to check my mail? Digital evidence collected. You collect digital evidence. Next step is to analyze it. Yeah, that stuff actually might work. If someone is interested in that. My board is an overview of your current investigation. The numbers shown correspond to the evidence market placed during the evidence photography. Oh, I like that. It shows like, oh, here's 1 and here's 2 as well. What's that marker? Case progression. Interact with computer to open your email. In the box you will receive updates and new information related to your case. Sending evidence. Switch to the Send Mail tab, select the evidence, send it to your colleagues for evaluation. Not all submitted evidence leads to a reply. Interact with the filing cabinet, proceed, close the current active case. You will receive a rating based on your accuracy. Solving cases unlocks new cases. Case file. Press tab. Yep. Already read that. Or already found it out, rather. Desoldering. That one I am not... Oh, okay. Desoldering, then. Then probably this is the step after the one to the right. Press E to begin desoldering and select a suitable device. Hold left click to heat the memory chip evenly. Mind the edges, refer to the heat guide. Beware of overheating the chip. Once the chip is loose, press 2 to switch to the vacuum pipette. Pick up the chip and drop it into the box. Digital evidence analysis. Press E to begin analyzing digital evidence. Starting the analysis. After selecting the device and optional password, continue the analysis. This might take a while and you can do something else in the meantime. Once the analysis is complete, export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. I assume I can't access this. It does not respond. Thought so. And same with this one. Yep. Orca. Start decrypting. Export the results. Unlock a digital device using the correct password. Results. All evidence. Mail, digital collected, yep. Digital analysis recovered. 1 Pro. Call logs and messaging history. Mail, statements, digital devices. Desoldering. That one works, this one doesn't. Is this the one I'm going for? Yes. So that's what it means by watch out for the heat. Nope, not yet. How do I tell when it's ready? Let's try to use it. Good. Oh. There we go. Into the adapter for... Okay. Pick up the adapter. Memory chip. Can I use this then? Yes, I can. Just have to wait until it tells me essentially that it's loose. Was destroyed by overheating. Oopsie. Yeah, okay, so that, despite it, okay. Lost that evidence. Yeah, I don't imagine I need to desolder that since I've already got that one. But I might have stuffed it up. Successfully analyzed the digital evidence found at the crime scene. Yes, unfortunately. 96 out of 100. Evidence quality, I guess, because I destroyed that last one. Yeah, that'd be 66.6 recurring. That's what it's saying, 67. Successfully solve your first case. Case closed. Yeah. Collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Do I have to actually get into the mailbox here? Nope. Briefing. Introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. A number of fingerprints need to be collected and analyzed so we can establish who lives in each room. This is a training scenario, you already know which evidence needs to be secured. This is a luxury that never occurs in a case. 4 fingerprints on surfaces, 1 with on a bottom. Jacob Doe again. 2 people reported living in this flat. You need to locate the fingerprints to confirm the identity of both residents. James Doe, John Doe. Is it the same place again? Set training site. Last place was a training site. Arrive at the training site to learn about collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Take a look around and then interact with the yellow hints. Okay, same place. Finding fingerprints. Pick up the UV flashlight from the tool case. With your hand, move through the crime scene and aim at the surface. The light reveals fingerprints. Afterwards, get the fingerprint kit from the tool case and collect them. I imagine I have to do the same documenting. Yes, it's got the picture there. And the number. Add powder. Don't overshoot. If you apply too much, press 2 to select the remove brush. Once the fingerprint has been prepared, correctly use the tape by pressing 3. Exit the extraction. Okay, well, I'm guessing there's one right there. There. Oh, it marks it for me. There's another. I assume there's only one in each room plus the one on the bottle. Maybe not even. Collecting general evidence. General evidence can be collected at the crime scene and processed later at the crime lab using a cyanocrylate fuming chamber to extract fingerprints. I don't have to take a photo of that? I'm not too sure about that. I had to get 4, right? Yeah, I've only got 2. The one in the bottle I can get at the lab. But where are the rest? 2, 1, 2. There's one. So there can be multiple in the same room. There might not be anything on this one though. Can't exactly jump. Nothing on the radiator. On the the mold. Because I don't think it's a crack in the wall. Where is this last fingerprint? Well, hopefully they didn't flush something down the toilet. Besides the water. What's that? A can or something. Maybe one in here? Unless it means 4 overall. No, on surfaces. Nothing on the dishwasher, on the oven, ventilator, cupboards, outlet. No. Having a hard time finding this last one. Yeah. Nothing on the bin? Nope. On the door? Nope. If only there was, like in a crime scene cleaner, a way to see if there was anything. Dirt and grime. Or, in this case, fingerprints. Nothing on the hammer? Interesting. Well, I'll mark what I can. I'm gonna take a photo of that one. Oh, a sticky note. Nice. I need the UV flashlight. And this one. Yeah, good idea to get the marker there. But I'm still missing that last fingerprint, which is heaving me more and more. Because you know it exists. So therefore you must search. Nothing on the window? The glass rather? No. Towel. The sink. Toilet roll. Nope. The handles. It's not going to be like on the roof somewhere, is it? It may generally be counting this bottle one as one. Anything on that glass? Nothing on the floor. I think I may just need to submit it without that last one. Unfortunately. Wait, can I? I'm trying to do that shift lean thing. No. Don't know why I would use it in here for. Okay. Fingerprint kit. Add powder. I don't know if it's a bubble. There you go. Good. Collect your first fingerprint. Nice. And just take that last bottle for evidence. Great. I know I couldn't find that last one. Mail. Fingerprints collected. Next step is to analyze and match them in the lab. What's in here? That's the cyanoate chrolate. Start fuming. Go to the chamber next to the computer next to the chamber and start fuming process. Wait until the process is completed. Collect the rest of the circuit. Open it. I place evidence. Wine bottle. I close chamber. Extract the fingerprints. Oh, it's freezing them all. Nice. Do I need to get that? No. Fingerprint analysis. Placing samples. Press E to place the fingerprints. Select two samples. One must be a known reference number print and must be an unknown. Minute? Find the feature on the unknown fingerprint right and the known fingerprint left. Color of the established connection indicates level of similarity. Overall evidentiary value. Decide whether they do or do not match. James Doe. This is not the same. I can only see from this section here. There's no match. Well, the only match I'd say is because this has that, and that's kind of here. Weak. Very weak. No, because it doesn't have that point, so no match. Export. Back. This one is also no. This probably belongs to John Doe. This one is this one. What is this? Is a junction? Very weak. I'm pretty sure it is. Weak. Junction. Moderate. Back. Yes, it's the same. Weak. There's an end and an end. There's a path here and a path here. Strong. Export. Can I take what I currently have? Yep. This one, junction. Junction. I don't know what that says, weak. Delta. There and there. Very weak. Why? Weak. I know this is a match, but still, why? Moderate? Still moderate. Strong. Or am I working my way up? Very strong. Yeah, I think I'm working my way up, so it always begins with the lowest. Oh, didn't mean to exit that. Yes. What? Does it? Weak. What if I get these ones? Strong. I get this loop. Get this junction. send all that evidence. There's a lot more fingerprints than I have. What exactly am I getting? These ones? I think so. Select all. Send. Fingerprints match. You've correctly matched the fingerprints in both rooms to the correct person. Nice. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the last fingerprint. A blood sample. Again, the training site. Take a look, collecting and analyzing biological samples. Let's open the lids. Biomaterial kit. Biological evidence. Hold E. So I also need to mark it and then take a photo. There it is. Evidence marker. I'm not sure if that's evidence in there. I mean, that's been there for the past 2 cases. And when I look at it, it doesn't give me an indicator. Is that the only one? Might be. Yes. Nope, that's not what I had to do. Return photo camera. And that biomaterial kit. That's enough. Great. Secure biological evidence in the scene. Recover a flawless biological sample. Interesting. Mail. Collected the DNA sample from a crime scene. Next step is to create a DNA profile and analyze it in the lab. So this is the bio area. Okay, good to know. Placing samples. Place 2 DNA samples. One must be a known reference, the same like a fingerprint. Comparing profiles. Use the control knobs to scale and align. Carefully work. Accuracy is related to case evaluation. Oh yeah, we look at what that one does. Stretching it. Yeah, I think reducing the size too. Making a decision whether DNA profile matches or do not match. Creating DNA profiles. Select one or more biological samples. Start analyzing by closing the door. Yes? Am I ruining it by doing that? Oh, I think I did. I no longer have the profiles there. Or maybe I need to relay off this results here. That and that. Oh, down here. We're looking for two small... How do I do the scale? Oh, okay, I can use my arrow keys and WSD to move, but arrow keys is the scale. Okay, one's slightly bigger than the other. With two mini humps. Very jagged mini humps, I think these ones. Move that way. I can't move that any more right, so I have to assume that no, that's not there. Two. No. 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 I'm gonna use my mouse to hopefully carefully do that. No, not quite. If one matches, the other doesn't. I don't think it matches then. Because I can't seem to get it to such a scale where both satisfy the requirements. No. It doesn't get such an egregious dip on that part, so it doesn't make me think it's this one even. I think I've got to say no. Does not match. Can't even reach that one, can I? How come I can reach it now? Anyway, it's not that because it doesn't have the spike at the front. Can't get it to quite go that way. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't match there. Does not match. Export. Generate your first DNA comparison report. Send evidence. Am I faxing it? was that sound? Did I miss something? I can't already see anything that matches. One that is having the first one higher than the second one, as well as with that bump. How many times am I doing this? I'm not sure. It may be a bug. DNA analysis. Incorrect analysis. Oh. What did I do wrong? Can't even select that. Maybe because I did in here first? Or maybe I only did one of them? That was confusing. Oh, one handgun and one projectile. You've arrived at LKA training site to learn about collecting firearm-related evidence. Placing the trajectory rod, preparing the bullet hole. After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present, and then take the trajectory rod from the large tool case. Right mouse, left mouse. Aiming at the hole with the rod snaps into place to confirm with left click. Firstly, the markers. Where's the bullet hole? There. Projectile. Placing the camera. Pick up the tripod camera from the tool case. Projectile trajectory reconstructing. Briefly align camera towards the expected projectile path. Press left click to start a 30-second exposure. Quickly pick up the spray from the tool case and spray the spray the laser starting at the trajectory. The camera takes the photo automatically. Okay. One. So this just seems to be the one. Right? One. Oh wait, no, the handgun. There it is. Photo. And bullet hole. Great. Turn the camera. Tripod, I guess, goes first. Somewhere there. I need the not spray can, directory rod, like the projectile. Got 2 achievements there. There? Okay. Didn't know there was a laser on the end of that. Should be good. The spray can. Am I not getting in the way of the photo? 100% of laser captured. Nice. Reconstructed bullet trajectory. Spot on. Perfectly. Let's pick this up and put it away. I only get one of each, so I have to be careful about that. Where these take me? Over here. Did I get new mail? I did not. Creating reference projectiles. Press E on the firearm slot to... I forgot to get the... That doesn't look me out good. I did take a photo, right? I think I did. There, now I got the mail. Evidence collected. Insert firearm, that one. Fire? Collected from the tank. Test shot. Not in here. Over here. Projectile comparison. Ah, we saw this before. Start the projectile comparison. So two projectiles. Use the control knob to adjust lighting and alignment. Work carefully. Accuracy is related to case evaluation. Decide whether the projectiles match or do not. Support the results, exit the station, and pick up the result folder. What do I do? No. This one. Not quite. Yep. That matches. Under the microscope, generate projectile comparison report. Send mail. That Instant evidence. Projectile and firearm analysis. You match the projectile to the firearm. Now it's 100 out of 100 for that one. Now we can actually work on real cases in the game instead of the tutorial. Storage unit is locked behind. 21 is suspected of being used in communications with a cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Ruger. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electronic devices found at the scene. I think the ones I unlock are the ones related to the ones I correctly got, so I probably need to do that blood sample one again. Storage facility, 2 PM. You arrive at the storage unit suspected of being used for a cryptocurrency fraud scheme. Registered under the name Mark Kruger. Locate and secure all electronic devices for analysis. Which one? This one. The markers first. Okay, so that's going to be number 1. Anything hiding? What's that? Yeah, I was right to think there was something. Is that the lowest I can go? How do I get that one? It's not allowing me to place that. There we go. Any other hidden things? This one. Any passwords nearby? So the problem is like placing now. There we go. Anything over here? No. I'm not missing anything on the roof, am I? Or in the area? I don't think I have the warrant to be over here. Looks to be everything. Camera. Camera. 2 in order. Yep. I keep thinking it's on that side of the door. Password. Phone. And a cracked phone. So quick once over for the rest of the place that I'm not missing anything. Because I haven't crouched or stood up or something. Nothing in there. Looks to be everything. Is there more boxes now? Oh, this is the evidence I collected. Ah. I'm not getting any mail saying I've collected all the evidence. Let's see what I can unlock. Encrypting, it's quite fast. Export results. The password. The damaged one. Do not want to damage this as it's on a case. The room is getting quite cold quickly. Not ready. There we go. I thought it said it was damaged. I was be a bit afraid there. I imagine it worked. Yes. Damaged. Recovered. Pertaining to the Lunar Doge meme coin project discovered on the laptop. Files contain prepared promotional text, social media posting schedules, and a spreadsheet listing wallet address. 3 backup wallets designated main, backup, and exit. Furthermore, a note states post-launch destroy mobile devices, no recovery possible, no trace back to us. Export. What about the one that I didn't get? That one. Was it password rejected or decrypting? Do I have to break it open? No, because I still need the password. Oh, it's decrypted. Okay. Now it's decrypted. trigger. In the trash, on the desk. I'm not liking how these ones are being pointed out. Those bins. What's written on the whiteboard before this? Let's see. Well, I don't need to judge who is in the good or bad. Just send all that evidence. Evidence report, laptop was recovered from the storage unit, contains details planning material. Well, okay, that's what we read before. Referencing Mark as the organizer. Analysis of the intact mobile phone recovered from the storage unit reveals documents outlining the setup, including market strategy. That's what we read actually. After extracting the data chip from the first time trying. The first? Recovered data reveals access credentials to a cryptocurrency wallet containing proceeds from Windog's rug pool. Cross-referencing data from the intact phone, laptop, and damaged phones. Damaged. I only got 3. Phones. Damaged phones. Storage unit. This was used to facilitate the cryptocurrency rug pool. An intact phone and laptop contained planning documents for Luna Doge, meme coin fraud. 2 intentionally damaged phones were recovered via chip of extraction. I don't know what the second one is, but sure. Digital devices. Yeah, I really missed one. I thought I found all of them. It must be by that garbage bin that was outside the place. Another robbery? Breaking and entering was reported in Hotel Best Eastern in Worcester. 61. 2 suspects already been arrested. Heiko Schmidt and Florian Hopp. I can't do that with my tongue. Both have prior convictions for this type of crime and were seen in the area. The fingerprints are attached for comparison. Around 3 AM, the hotel employees saw a single person leaving the floor. Just only one of them could have committed the crime. Proceed to the crime scene, collect all necessary fingerprints to determine which suspect was responsible. Okay. You arrive at the hotel, where a room was broken into overnight, and multiple guests reported missing valuables. Test for fingerprints and identify the intruder. Oh no. I'll put that back actually, because I need the UV light. Nothing on the luggage? That's surprising. That's my evidence box. Nothing on the bed. 2 fingerprints by the bed table. It's not really visible too close. Oh, there's one there. Nothing on the light switch. Why is the bathroom open? Nothing on the back of the door. Or are they inside and outside? A little bit. Oh. I'm not gonna click to get that. Just in case that is evidence. I'll get it last. Can't get that one. Oh, I can put it there. And one just in case this is an actual piece of evidence. What are you talking about? Right there. There we go. And okay, yeah, that is taking a picture of that, so I'm gonna take that as well. Fingertip, biomaterial. Did I miss something in the... I was about to call this a kitchen. The bathroom. I wasn't given a biomaterial kit because I could receive one, right? Exit. Seems to be the case. Finger printing kit. Great. I'll also go in order, knowing that I've correctly bought all of them. Oh, don't discard that. That's impossible to see. But I assume I got it. This looks to a different person. Or it could just be the thumb. Secure a vast number of evidence at a crime scene. Sure about that one being directly above it. Seems a bit far, but apparently I got it. Anything over here? Nope, just take that. Correct. Nothing there. Can't interact with that. Oh, that's nice. Stacks them all in a little pile. Well, probably should have checked on that, see if it actually grows. I haven't seen any biomaterial. Let's go back to the lab. I think there may be something in the bathroom. I need to go to this to drop it off here. Coffee cup. I do indeed need to close that. It's closed. Yep. Oh, and then I select who it actually was. Fingerprint found. Source 7. Thumb recognizable. Can't do anything here, no. Yep. This is not this person. I mean... no. It's no match. Again, no match. No match. I can't even link anything. That one looks similar. Weak. There's an end just here. There are junctions here, 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 as well as here. I think that's the right one. On top of that one too. Spot the difference. Okay, this is the same. I think this is what a delta is. I'm not entirely sure. And junctions, because there's junctions everywhere. Technically 2 junctions here. Junction is just overpowered. If they're matching, that is. Can I even get higher than very strong evidentiary value? That is no match. No match. No match. Match. 2 evidence. 5 and 4. One was on the safe. One was on the left, if you're looking at the bedside table. Which makes me think probably not Lorian. Heiko? No match. No match. I'm looking just in case this is a part of, like, some other outside part. Because it may not always be pressing on that same side. Not like they're trying to actually ever put, like, a fingerprint on something. No match. It doesn't seem to me that this person was there at all. Heiko was not there at all. No match. No match. Match with the junctions. Unless you would call that a loop, actually. There's a junction there. Junction there. Junction there. One's barely legible. These two match. No match. No match. Already did that one. Some matches. I'm not sure if that's a junction. It looks like it could be an O there, but it's just too loose. It's a bit scrubbed off there. I think that's an end there. Not too sure though. That's a match. As well as a match here. I imagine this might be the person whose fingers were also on the safe. Should be two persons. I mean, it was Which suspect? 2 suspects have already been arrested, Heiko and Florian. We do have Florian already on the safe. And the last person would be, I assume, the wife of who was there. Very strong match. Yeah, junctions are just too powerful. There's an end here. That one's a bit hard to get, so it's not there. This, however, is there. This one. No match. No match. No match. No match. No match. Great. That's everyone. Florian was on the safe. Oh, so that's what it does. It was on the safe and the side. It just shows you where people's fingerprints are if you match them. Wasn't there at all. The husband, I assume? On the coffee cup and the bedside table. Bedside table, yep. So it's Florian. Nope, it's not who I selected. Send mail, send all. Analysis match. Florian Holland, I was going to say. Fingerprints collected at the crime scene have been positively matched to suspect Florian. His prints were found at multiple locations inside the hotel room, confirming his presence during the break-in. This evidence places him at the scene and exonerates the second, whose fingerprints were not found at the crime scene. Maria. Have been matched to Maria, one of the guests booked into the hotel. Registered guests are expected and do not indicate involvement in the break-in. Exactly the same for caster. Case conclusion, another robbery. The fingerprints analysis confirmed that Florian was present at the hotel room at Best Eastern during the break-in. His fingerprints were found at multiple locations inside the room. The second, Heiko, was cleared. None of his fingerprints were recovered from the crime scene. The fingerprints of the hotel guests, Karsten and Maria, were also identified but are consistent with their stay. Florian is charged with breaking and entering. Case closed. Ah, I missed some evidence. Is that saying I missed... how many fingerprints? I'm not sure. And then analysis, because I didn't have those fingerprints. Case closer brings civil investigations to a conclusion. I don't have the one for training 3 unlocked. I'll try to go back for it. After this one, shooting mishap. The Schneider family, residing at 13 Merselstrasse, reports a projectile penetration through a kitchen window. Bullet hole was found in the kitchen wall. Forensics is called to the scene to retrieve the projectile and perform a trajectory analysis to confirm the direction of fire. Case 22. What? like soon. You were 4:15 p.m. You arrive at the family home where a projectile was fired through the kitchen window from an unknown origin. Reconstruct the projectile trajectory and identify the shooter. People left in a hurry, I see. Where's my case? Here. There it is. Any breaking of the glass? Any weapon? Can't go into the bushes. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a weapon around here. No. So I don't know how I'm going to identify the shooter then. Maybe I am. Did it break through this window? Can't see any broken glass. They were having something. Have I figured out the game? As in how to play? Yeah. It's quite fun. If you're not looking for instant fun. Raged and quit out. I had some trouble with tutorial 3, admittedly. Because I couldn't find a matching... Was it blood sample? Yeah. It looks like it could have a lot of potential. Content-wise. Considering, I think one of my missions is now locked behind that third, good to hear the same problem. Behind that third mission, so I'll have to go back for it this stream. I don't even know what I'm looking for besides the bullet hole now. Camera. Really just depends how development of this game. Is it in early access or is it released? Let me check that. It might have been for release. Full release, okay. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get that last mission. You think it's released? Yeah, looks to be the case. I've seen that they've made a fix to the game already, though. Patch 1, patch 2 was today. Did patch 2 just go through when I was playing this? 16th of July? Maybe. I need to directory. Took the photo, so that's fine. If my mouse would stop bugging out. Yeah, that's what I imagined. To that window. How would I get that on tripod? It's gonna be quite the wild angle to get both the start over here to where it's pointing. I don't see it on the wall, the laser. Like that. Okay. It's got some really fun mechanics. Festa the Great. How far do I have to get this? To the window? I doubt I can jump that high. Oh, I did not mean to pick that up. Where'd that go? I think I deleted the... I think I temporarily did delete it. Yeah, there we go. And start. I am investigating the fourth crime scene, which was the was a pistol mishap or shooting mishap. It's the one that you unlocked after doing the evidence for gun investigation. Although I don't know how exactly I'm meant to solve it. Because all I can collect is the trajectory. And say that, oh, someone from over there in that window has shot. So there's no gun to do the bullet reconnaissance on. No one was hurt. Oh, I think I got all the evidence, if that's popping up. Shows to the neighbouring family home resident Tim Bauman, a member of the local shooting club, has been contacted and voluntarily handed over his competition pistol for examination. Where is that? Do I just have it automatically? Yes, I do. Okay, now I got the bullet that I was talking about. I need to go... here? No. Here. This one and this one. I don't know how to use these ones, because in the blood sample machine I could use WSD and the arrows. I don't know how to configure this one. With a keyboard. Oh, that looks like an identical match anyway. Easy. Inbox. Projectile comparison report. Competition pistol. Test firing Tim Bauman's competition pistol and comparing the result projectile with one recovered from the kitchen wall confirms a match. Projectile has penetrated Schneider's kitchen, was fired from Tim Bauman's pistol. Shooting mishap. Analysis confirms the competition pistol was the firearm used in the shooting through the kitchen window of the Schneider family home. Tim Bauman admits an involuntary discharge while cleaning his gun. He was not aware the light projectile was still in the chamber, and his insurance will cover the damages to the Schneider property, and he has lost his firearms permit. Case closed. Nice. 100 out of 100. Well, there's only one to collect. Okay, so the camera, the exposure camera, does count as a photo. Although, I don't know how I could have gotten a better analysis. Because visually to the naked eye, it was acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that abandoned one, case 3. Do I still have the evidence? No. John Doe. I don't know what analysis I'm doing. I could even be destroying the evidence somehow, because I don't know how this works. Sure. Okay. Looks like I have to go collect the events again. Skip. We've already done this today. Open lid. Open lid. No, not the photo camera. I want the evidence marker. It was here. The camera. We know that that's the only evidence. One blood sample. I don't know how long I'm supposed to be doing this for. I don't imagine I can immediately put that on. We already know that the results has to be it's a match, but I don't know how it is a match, considering it didn't match to the John Doe. Just that one. That's the only one I got. I wasn't as successful with this one. I had to abandon it because I couldn't find a match. John Doe with the unknown. I don't see this. Even if I maximize it, I don't see any ridges that copy this besides, I think, this one. And I can't quite get it right there. I have to fine tune with the radial. It just doesn't look right. If I maybe drag it over here. Hint, it does not have to be right next to each other. I think. Maybe I'm just blind? No, that doesn't fit. Maybe this one? $13 and $22. Oh, you seem to be correct. Thank you for that. Profile matches. I thought they had to be next to each other. So I was just dragging this all over like, oh, that's not that, that's not that, that's not that. Thank you. I sent 3 like it does not matches. Hoping that it would work, no. And then you come along and help me. That's as far as I got before I raged. Fair enough. Did you do the mission and then rage on its respective mission? 100. My first perfect. Buy the book, solve a case with a perfect rating. Nope, I had no idea what I was doing the whole time. Which one was it that you were having problems on? This is the one I unlocked. Yeah. Was it cold storage? Another robbery? Breaking and entering? Shooting mishap? The microchip. Oh, yeah. From cold storage. There was apparently a phone that I didn't even see in this one. And I tried searching high and low. I think it's actually... I'll go back into this one for a second. Because I'm going to just abandon it. Loading. Skip. I think there's another phone over here. Somewhere. Because on the map it shows there's a bin in this corner, but there isn't. There's just 3, like, drums. 1. Computer. 2 is the password down there. 3, smartphone. And 4. There's apparently... Oh, I didn't notice the one on the floor! Let's see if I can actually get a better result in this one. I was looking high and low for that that last phone, and then it's on the floor next to the bin. Because it does reference multiple damaged phones. Why can't I place you? And I think the microchips is just really about time consuming. Because you can't do it quickly. Can I... slowly walk? I saw that phone and I must have ignored that one. And then to collect them all. What about the barrel? Well, I'm giving up on the barrel. It's not there like I thought it was. I don't have a flashlight and I can't seem to find anything back there. Now I get the achievement, secure several digital devices at the crime scene. Because this doesn't look like a device. I can't see around this, although I can see apparently through that. How did I do that? I want to do that again. No idea. Oh. Kind of. I was trying, but I don't think it'll actually allow me, because there's now... Oh. There is a world box out there. I think that's a... That's a police car. There's an ATM, I think, over there. Hotel number 2. Hotel number 2 is outside the testing zone, LKA laboratory, the test environment, whatever it's called. So it's all the same world box, except the one for shooter mishap. That one, decrypt, export. That one, that one. Crypt. Plot twist, you're investigating your own murders. I would like that, because then it would turn into almost like a crime scene cleaner thing, where it's the nightmare versions. He's facing his own grief. I won't say more than that, because that's already getting into the spoiler area. I did break the chip that I was given in the tutorial. Yeah. It's kind of bad that none of the supposed glue melts. It all just has to come off at once. There we go. Although I hate that the sound is the same one that breaks. Corella. Start decrypting. This damaged one. I thought that was a notification for it being destroyed and my heart just sank. So I was trying to rush it slightly. Oh. But I'm not the only one. Come on. There we go. Is that done? Export results. Take that. I have had one decrypt and then fail. Password, start decrypting. Password rejected, decrypting. It's really just all about waiting impatiently for the chip to be hot enough. Although if you knew what you were doing, especially as one that works in a lab, you might use another tool to pry it off as easily. Neither am I. Send evidence. That's what I was screaming at. Laptop. Luna Dogecoin rug pool. Files include spreadsheets. Tracking investor contributions. A timeline. I didn't know how to go to college. Let's go. Yeah, my degree in information technology certainly helped me melt a computer chip all that more slightly and efficiently. Damaged phone 1. I've already read this one. I didn't have damaged phone 2. After extracting the data chip from the first damaged phone, recovered data reveals access credentials to a cryptocurrency wallet containing proceedings from the Luna Doge rug pool. Transactions records show large withdrawals shortly after the coin value peaked. This is the one I did not have. The data chips from the second phone contains a second cryptocurrency wallet with additional transactional evidence. Evidence confirms systematic transfers to offshore accounts, matching the timeline of the Doge scam. See, the weird part is that with the cross-referencing, this is the only results they will give you, regardless of how many devices you actually submit. Because I had 3 before, I did not have 2 damaged phones. I was confused why it said damaged phones. Cross-referencing data from the intact phone, laptop, and damaged phone confirms the coordinated cryptocurrency rug pull scheme. Intact devices provide the planning documents, communication logs, while the damaged phones yield the financial evidence, wallet access, and transaction records. All evidence points to storage unit 21 as the center of operations. Cold storage. Mark Kruger admitted to organizing the scheme. All it boils down to is, you know those cryptocurrencies you see online? Someone was trying to do the most popular thing with them, which is make a very hype cryptocurrency. And when people are investing in it, they'll, like, at its peak of what they say a peak is, before people stop investing. Octua girl. I think there was a Octua coin, actually. I think in 2019, maybe? 2020, maybe? I don't know when that came out. And it's essentially just selling an empty building. I do not think that she's behind it. It's people that usually have too much on the time on their hands. That last case. I think, like, there was a Dogecoin, obviously the official one, and then was like a Doge something else. I don't... yes, accept it and then immediately conclude it. There's many fake cryptocurrencies. And there will be always people who do rug pulls. It's like making a plan for a building, submitting that plan to investors, you take the money, and then you run. That's what a rug pull is. Even if you do know someone else might watch this, and who doesn't know. You arrive at the ground floor apartment where the break-in was reported. The officers suspect the homeowner staged the scene, collect evidence to verify the break-in claim. If we see spit everywhere, I called it. I do not want to know what he called. Break-in. There's one blood from shaving. Marble top. Shower. Anything over here? No. I guess I'll have to look for fingerprints maybe too, if I have the UV light. If there is one, there's going to be more. Is the broken glass going to be another piece of evidence besides the bloodstain? Not immediately see anything. Any other open doors? Nope. Just those two. I can't go into there to collect evidence. That's a bit worrying. I'm just gonna do a once over with the flashlight, see if there's any fingerprints. Because there might be a mixed one. Even though I doubt it, they all seem to be about the particular training course that they give you. Lie down. Oh, nothing there. Nothing on top. Isn't it crazy that after crime scene is documented, it's just left? It's up to the family. That's, yeah. Especially when I'm just leaving these markers everywhere, and I'm not even bothering to pick them up. That's why I was laughing. It is the bad case when it actually happens in real life, and the family usually is the one that has to pay entirely for the repair. In rare cases will the actual criminal pay for the damages ensued, besides maybe psychological, if the family goes after the criminal legally, beyond the police. I forgot to get pictures. Dudes that clean the messes are crazy. Well, it looked interesting to me, but then it comes across to me that, yeah, it's gonna get gross and grody and all that stuff. But without them, you wouldn't have barely any evidence anyway. Yeah, I think I ruined the crime scenes because I've got to take the photos. Oopsie. I can't even take it because it doesn't allow me. There may be missions after I complete this one, but I would have thought there was going to be a combination of missions. Yeah, I think I stuffed something up because there's no mail there. Blood. I immediately forgot how to do this. That one, that one, that one. Watch the machine go up to 100. It's a shame that you can't play with any of these other machines. Razor should be your base, right? Well, that'd be the person who uses it, because they would cut themselves with the blade. If it's a disposable, it's not really a good base. That was it. It's... Oh, so 3. 2 straight up with 1 curved. 2 straight up with 1 spike, rather. There's curves like the one that 22 has. There's a lot of space in between. This one? (10, 11, 14 top line). That actually... Yep, that looks to be correct. You are amazing at this. Are you just going line by line? How do I... Back to selection. Got a good eye for blood, I guess. 4 peaks, 1 extremely small. Looks like that one. Yeah, I think that's it. You might be really good with patterns. Pattern recognition. Yeah, so that's profiles match. I am also good at patterns. It also just happened to catch my eye because it was essentially above it. I hope I selected the right one to match. Really good at patterns. Yeah, might be a kind of something. Marcel Mayer. Comparison of the blood samples found at the scene with the DNA reference of Marcel Mayer confirms a match. The blood was found at the crime scene belongs to the reported victim himself. This raises serious doubt about the claimed break-in. Full comparison, both blood samples from the broken window and the bathroom sink have been confirmed to belong to Marcel Mayer. The blood trail is consistent with someone cutting the soles on the broken glass and then cleaning the wound in the bathroom. So yeah, so it wasn't the blade for shaving, it was actually rather the towel that it was on. Combined with this recently increased insurance sum for breaking and entering, the evidence strongly suggests the robbery was staged. Marcel Mayer has been brought in for further question. Conclude. Breaking and entering. DNA samples confirm the robbery was staged. Marcel Mayer stood to gain a larger insurance payout from the robbery. The insurance company confirmed the sum was increased a month prior. Specifically, you just caught insurance fraud. Yeah. Increased a month prior, specifically for breaking and entering. The victim admits the fraud after being presented with the facts. Case closed. Yeah, I missed evidence, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to take the photos, and it wouldn't allow me to do them after I took the photos. Although I don't know how the analysis is down. 3 new cases. Basement blood scare. Police were dispatched to a possible violent crime in a multi-family house. A neighbor, Roy Hartman, discovered suspicious red stains on the wall and floor of the basement. The owner of the basement, Marcus Philman, is currently abroad and cannot be questioned. Sounds scary indeed. Now, I imagine this is going to be the first introduction to multiple, blood samples, bullets, whatever. Maine's residential area, 2:30 p.m. You have arrived at the multi-family house, following reports of suspicious red stains found in the basement. Investigate the basement and collect all relevant evidence. Has an elevator? Or a basement? I think it's actually like a hotel house, multi-family thing. Would be cool if they added actual famous true crime scenes. That would be good. And then they could probably do DLC into like old crime scenes that could never be solved as well. Like Jack the Ripper and stuff. Like old. Jack the Ripper. No, I don't want the camera. Markers. Well, actually, no, the camera will tell me what is evidence. So that's evidence there. Not all of this. That alone there. That's evidence. Ah, stop the clicking mouse. 1. My mouse really suffers with the double click. Nothing I can do about it. John Wayne Gacy would be gory. I have not heard that one. I imagine I do not want to actually know about that one. It was already kind of off-putting to hear about like the uni bomber and stuff. Even though it was a documentary that I saw. The clown killer. Oh, the people who impersonated as well by standing in the road. Oh, I don't know who that is. Really, I'm not caught up with the criminal investigations. Is like some towns become famous from a certain event? Did such an event happen to you? Or rather your town, not you. Car Brothers. I feel like I've heard Car Brothers before. Oh, didn't actually collect any evidence because I forgot to put it in the test tube. Was the brothers the one that had that house? And they were either dragging them there or were treating intruders a certain way. There's just too many people that become such a person, unfortunately. I don't know if that's everyone, though. Happens every day, yeah. Is this really just gonna be just blood samples? Job security. I don't think that's quite correlating. Job security and that. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be any other evidence around, unfortunately. Was there one on that box? This one? In the first room. In the first room. The middle cardboard box with the fridge. Oh. So I might just highlight a certain object. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow, you've got an amazing eye. So there might be more. Cardboard box to the right of the fridge. Yep, you got another one. Eagle eyes. Over here. Can't check the top of the bridge. Evidence. Photo. Yeah, I think you might just, you're not as angry with the game. So, you want to find out all the things that you might have missed should you have played. Fingerprint. Yeah, that's fine. Did you refund it within the 2 hours? Yes. Well, that still might be on sale if you want to pick it up again. I think that might be it though. Surely. Yeah, it's nothing on the boxes over there. I felt bad. I don't do that often. About the game, or about like what you experience in the game? Funny. Well, if you genuinely don't think that you were suited for it, completely fine. It was within the 2 hours. You don't need to feel bad. Oh, that's everything. I'd be struggling with you, and I'd probably be a lot mad if I didn't have you to find out that one in the. I thought 2 buddy for 20. Buggy. I mean, they're trying to fix it. You can always come back later when it's on the sale for much less. I've already played apparently 2.5 hours. The last update was today. Fingerprint. And blood. I might as well put that actually over here. You can come back to the game, or you might not, much later. Oh, thank you for the follow. Fester the Great _ for the follow. You might come back to this game with open eyes, like fresh new eyes, and it's like, well, I enjoyed it, but it also gave me. Have a great night. Yeah. Hydrate often, drive safely, have a good morning, day, evening, night, afternoon. Stay healthy. I hope to catch you again. Best of the Great. This is a match. That's an end. Catch all the guys and girls. I will try. Thank you for your help so much. I will have really probably struggled and raged at the same point that you did. It's not that one. It's that one. Match. Marcus was at the scene. But he was not the only one. Whose blood was there? Pick up. Reports. Is that all of them? Looks to be. Oh, what is this one? Even when I minimize this doesn't look like anywhere. No. That does not match to anything. Even... well... it'd have to be like that, and I don't see anything that even has a curve like that. Profiles do not match. This one might have something somewhere. Potentially? No, doesn't match. But this one might. No. You? No. Don't think this matches. No. Seems that it is too flat on that first spike there. Especially when the first one is taller than the second. There's no bump. And that seems to go behind this one. Up and then down. This one goes up, flat, up again. I have to say, probably not. Even though 7 and 11 do almost match, they're the wrong way around. Same for 21 and 22, but it's got a slight divot downwards on the 21. How about these spikes down here? Are they even legible if there's such a height? No. Can't go that far. Then, no. Profiles do not match. 2 spikes with 2 protruding front bits. First higher than the second. 9 and 10 might be it. No. Don't think it is. No. There could be space between them. But it's flat between. Where it is so rarely. I think since it's so flat between it, it has to be 2 close-ish peaks. Oh, wait. No. If anything, this one matches the one before. But it doesn't have a second one. I'm trying to find a higher and then a lower one. Like this one. It doesn't have a straight part like 29. Gonna have to say no match again. Oh, I tried 10, 9 and 10 to tie. Doesn't fit. 10 and 14. Maybe, wait, might match. Yes, we have a match. What the? I don't think that's gonna match. No matter what I do with this, it doesn't seem to match anywhere. Heightened, lowered. Even in its smallest form. It's just pure rigidity. And with that curve at the front spike, it's just so uncommon that I have not actually seen another one like that. So we've only had one match this far. DNA profile 7. Marcus Feldman. Marcus Feldman was supposed to be currently abroad and cannot be questioned. Well, currently it's not abroad. DNA analysis report of the red liquid found in the basement reveals no trace of human DNA. Identified as a Rauscher, a red wine, likely from an exploded bottle formerly held in a fridge. Send all of that evidence. It might take a while to get all of it back. All of it, I mean. Fingerprint confirms Marcus Feldman's presence in the basement is suspected. It's his storage compartment. Fair enough. Potential match for an unidentified fingerprint was identified. Marcus Feldman's father, Dieter Feldman, resides in the same building. A statement, fingerprint, and biological sample provided by him. A fingerprint. Oh, so it actually wants me to process that again. That one. as well as fingerprint. Detour. That one, and that one, that one, and that one. There's a delta there. And I think we've seen this fingerprint before. Moderate. It's about there. Strong. It's not even visible in that one. There's an end here. That's a match. No match. The DNA on this, with this profile, detour. Does it still have any of that damaged looking spike? No, it doesn't. No match. 6. The flat, let's see there, but I don't see a spike immediately after. Wait, 10 and 17. May actually be a... No. Can't even get that one. It's so spiked. But it could potentially mean of this one. I think it is. That looks almost the same. But not quite. It's close. But you can't actually match it perfectly. Any other ones? Not that I can see. Because either 6 is correct or... No, not even 5 actually ever gets correct. It is such a small bit of flat before rapidly spiking on the first spike. Seven. Could be anywhere. Relatively flat. 2 spiked. So it can't be 20. 13. Maybe? No. To be that size, it'd have to be that. That doesn't fit. The first one's taller as well, so it can't be that one. Can't be that one. But they're still relatively the same size. No, can't be that one. There may be a match. And I don't see the match at all with this one. It's just too rigidy. This probably is the wine. Fingerprints analysis report. Fingerprint analysis confirms Dieter Friedman's fingerprints match those collected at the database. The basement. Case closed. Analysis of the collected evidence confirmed Dieter Friedman was in the basement and that the blood belonged to him. The findings are consistent with his statement. The case is now closed. Yes. Sorry, I had to cough. Analysis of the collected evidence confirmed that the Dieter Friedman was in the basement and that belonged to him. The blood belonged to him. The findings are consistent with the statement. The case is now closed. We're missing some evidence. 2 fingerprints. Wait, at least 1 and more. Probably a few, considering that biological samples was full and crime scene photos were full. Wait, how are my crime scene photos full if I didn't get all the fingerprints? Maybe they were close enough that you don't actually need to get that many. Interesting. I missed the fingerprints. I wonder if that changes the result of the case then. Yeah, I think that's what we'll leave for today on this one, on this stream. This is stream 1 of 2. We got Voices of the Void later today at 10:30 PM AEDT at the usual time. Instead of a Friday, it's going to be today or Thursday. That will be in 3 hours and 20-odd-ish minutes. I hope that you enjoyed Forensic Crime Scene Detective. I might have almost convinced someone else to re-get the game after refunding. It may be a bit of a buggy experience for certain players. So far, they are showing of repairing the bugs, so I wouldn't judge the game purely on reviews currently. There's more cases that I've yet to do today that you could explore on your own. I hope that I have inspired at least one of you to maybe get the game or already get the game. It's entirely up to you. You can get it now when it's on sale, I think. Let me check that. Yep, 20% off. $27 AUD. Or you could wait until many years later, forget about it, and then see it on sale. It is entirely up to you. I hope that you've had a wonderful day. I'll catch you in 3 hours, so be healthy, stay hydrated. I'm going to be hydrated after this. Have a wonderful day, morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. Drive safely, be healthy. I will catch you then. This has been Cranberry. 1 second. Subscribe, follow, and leave a comment or join the Discord. I really need feedback on at least the Discord side, especially the streams, because I don't know what everyone actually wants me to play. Particular games, you could say what game you want me to play. I really need to promote myself a lot more often before I enter the stream. So this has been Cranberry. Peace!